Boop. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Angry Duck Automotive. This week's episode, we're going to have a bit of a Studebaker update. We've had some issues, so we're going to show you some stuff that's maybe quite interesting, maybe you didn't know about Rover V8s. So yeah, I'll spin you around, we're going to have a look, see what Father's been up to. So guys, can you remember in the last video where I said we're almost ready to start this engine up? Yeah, maybe not quite so ready as we thought we was. So as you can see, it's missing from its hole because she's over there on the floor. And she's over there on the floor because she sees right up. So yeah, it ran when it was parked, but moisture and condensation's got into that and seized her up. Father's doing a bit of reshaping on the sump. Bit of massage in, bit of clearance in. But what he's building is this. Now this is a 4.6 Rover V8 out of a P38 Range Rover. Kindly supplied by a good friend of mine called Billy Ward. Does BW Land Rovers. So yeah, catch him on the socials. You can have a look, see what he's up to. He does a lot of off-roading, Land Rover stuff. But yeah, for anybody that didn't know, see that line of bolts across there? This engine is a 4-bolt main. It was a coil pack engine. It's not anymore. It's going to be distributor drive. I'm going to swap some pieces over from one to the other, but hopefully that will work. As you can see, he's leaning over a bit to the side, but you can see the fuel injection is now a fuel making happener on the top. Got the Weber carburetor on there, Weber inlet manifold. So yeah, a bit of a bastardized 4.6 3.5 combo. So hopefully that'll fire up and run lovely. Right, so we got a little job on today. Not really a hot rod job. You might be able to see behind me. Trusty steed is in the driveway, so we've got to do some wheel speed sensors on that today and get that ready for its MOT. Coming up shortly. So I've neglected it a bit and I've had it off the road for a while, but I'm thinking that daily driving the Zephyr is costing me a lot of money to go to work every day, so we're going to get back on that diesel struggle and sort the van out. So we've got an ABS light on the dashboard and a traction control light. So I ordered 4 wheel speed sensors last week and from the old Evil Bay, and yeah, 2 of them have turned up, 2 of them got cancelled. So we're going to put on the 2 that we have, which are real ones, which I'm pretty suspect on. There might be those ones that are wrong anyway. So yeah, I'm going to roll around under the van for a bit. Enjoy. So yeah, apparently we require these things to make lights go off on the dashboard. So yeah, little sensors apparently to tell how fast the wheel speed is going. Bit modern for me really, I don't know about all that stuff. It's a bit magic, wizardry goes on in those wires to tell the ABS that it's working fine. I don't know really what's involved in that. We'll see if we can do it. And that there is what we're looking at. There's a wire that goes all the way over the top of the axle. Goes into there. The sensor's looking a bit shooty, isn't it? So we'll give that a good clean up with a wire brush once we've got it out, and then go from there. Nice. Unnecessary, but nice. I don't know if you guys can hear me very well. It's pretty windy under here, to be fair. How have you been coping with the heat the last couple of days? It's getting warm, isn't it? Cool. Right, well that looks like it's an 8mm nut. And then trace the wire back to the plug kind of job. So even I should be able to manage that. Fingers crossed with a bit of luck. And let's just hope we don't snap it off. So we'll go gently, Bentley. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's gone. Okay. I was expecting that to break off if I'm being honest. Right, let's put that. Oh nut off. Look underneath this thing, to be fair, for a Transit. She's really solid. Like really solid. It's got spring handles in it. Good van, good boss. As our friend Chris Allen would say, good, bloody good boss. It's filthy. Like I said, I think I've neglected her a little bit because it's literally just a workhorse tow vehicle, you know, towing the drift car and stuff around. Okay. Probably not recommended to use your screwdrivers as hammers, but you know. Oh, well, that's probably why he's not working. He is covered in crap. Yeah. Okay. Where do you go? There's a wire. Okay, the wire goes there. So we may have to refit some new zippy ties. Nice to get some mud in the eye. Okay, so we just follow that back through the clips. We'll do one side at a time because I feel confident that I can route it back through correctly. So yeah, I've just got this wire now and I'm tracing it back over the axle to undo the clips. If I only do one at a time, I know exactly where it's got to go when I put it back in again. So we're almost back to the plug. They're fairly long, and I've got loads of crap coming down on my face. I just lost my sunglasses as well. Let's put them in a safe place so we don't ruin them. Okay. So there's another little clippage. Up close and personal. There's lots of these little tiny clipperoos come off. Oh, does this mean I'm actually mechanicking something? There we go. Where does that go there then? That goes there. There, okay. That's another little plug. Many craps in my face. I should be wearing the old safety goggles, really? Okay, so that's that one. So in theory, I should unplug. Maybe unplug. Maybe unplug. We're at this side now. Slid out most of the way and that doesn't want to do the rest of it. It'd be good to have this old man back on the road, really, honestly. She is a good old bus. Oh no, I broke the wires off the old one there. So no, I'm not mechanicking something. Stubborn little flip back. Look at that, stupid plug. Tiny little wires. Next. So So yeah, I was just doing the right thing and making sure that they were different lengths, because obviously one's got to go all the way to the other side. So yeah, there's one long and one short, which is good that I checked. And I've also noticed that the plugs only go one way. So obviously that's the one that we've just removed and that broke off. That's the other one that's at opposite ends, so in theory you can plug them into each other. I'm not good at it, but you can. So yeah, this is obviously for that side, which is one of the good reasons why I didn't, why I'm doing them one at a time, so you know where they've got to go back to. So, a little bit of dirt off the end of that. Nice and clean. And I think I'm going to get a wire brush out and I'm going to just clean off the exciter ring as well, or whatever you call it, ABS ring, it's called, and then one wire brush. So yeah, we've got a ring that goes around that. It's been sweltering hot for days and no wind at all. It's been really bad, and now all of a sudden I want to do stuff that's windy. So I do apologise in advance if my audio is not up to its usual standard. So I'm going to take this wire brush and I'm going to clean around the ring of the ABS ring of the rings, Lord of the Rings, and hopefully that will make a nice clean surface and we won't get our new sensor all clagged up again. So I'm going to do that quickly. Oh, this thing could really do with a new set of discs in the back. Okay, could do with jacking that wheel up really and turning it, so I'm going to go and get a trolley jack and I'm going to jack that wheel up so I can spin it. May as well do the job once and do it properly, haven't we? Now we're laughing, we could rotate the wheel and clean all the way around it, which is gooder. Okay, let's clean that off. So yeah, I'm going to let the jack back down, put the handbrake back on and put the sensor in. Okay, so that's nice and cleaned off now. So there's like a wheel that goes around the hub that's got loads of bumps in it, and every time one of the bumps goes past the end of this sensor, it creates a magnetic field, and then if that magnetic field stops, the ECU in the brain of the transit knows that this wheel is locked up and it does the ABS tricks. So yeah, that's that one. I'm going to pop him in. This should only fit one way, apparently. There we go. One sensor. Right, where did it go? It went up through there, didn't it? Up through there, I'm pretty sure. And then over the top. Oh, I don't know now. I've forgotten already. It goes over there somewhere, doesn't it? Up there. This is the shortest one there. Okay, so it goes underneath the handbrake cable, I think. In fact, I think it goes underneath the spring. And yeah, it does. Okay. Back this way. It's like doing a reverse jigsaw puzzle. So, it's got to come under the leaf spring. Spring dings. There we go. We had that routed completely wrong. Of course we did. Getting lots of rubbish in my face. I don't like it anymore. Because the handbrake cable was in the way. Now it goes on top of the axle. See with that? Because if you don't route them correctly. Oh, I got shit in my eye. Oh, how often you got to do that then? Okay. So yeah, if you don't route it correctly, then you get issues where you there was a zip tie there holding it in, wasn't there? Okay, so I'm just going to clip this. And I'm going to double clip it because I'm going to be extra special good. Only for the fact that we have got the spare clips. And I know where it goes if I use the originals. Originalis. This bloody wind is blowing crap in my porcupines. If I put one on there as well. And one there. To be fair, the brake pipes look pretty good. To be fair, for a van of this age, was it 2013 and it's a Transit, it's actually really solid. It's got sills in it and everything. Rare. Let's clip it in there. Clips in there. Okay. Yeah. Manoeuvring. So we're just clipping them into their little clippers now. And that one's got to go into that clip there. So yeah, they just clip onto like alongside the brake pipe pretty much. Clip it, and then clip it on that one. There we go. That goes into there. Like that. Okay. That clips up in there. Which looks to be about the size of it. That clips in there. Okay, we've got a little bit of danglage. Does that clip in somewhere else? I know that clips in up there. Like so. Okay, does it clip onto that one there then? Yes, it does. Clips on there. And then that's just how it lives, I suppose. How can I live without you? Cool. Now what we got to do is put the bolt in that end. In this side here. And that should be job done. So, not a terribly difficult job. Let's see if they bloody work, innit? Okay, Bert. Nice. That's where we find out it was the front ones all along. But then looking at the state of these would explain why they didn't work awfully well, because they were a bit grubby. Right, let's move on to the other side. So we've got the little nut down here. Let's give that a little whoop-de-whoop. Oh, it's getting windy, you're getting blown about. Terrible. Hopefully this one doesn't snap off. Oh, it's gone. Oh, look at that. You are cooperating, van. Of course, this van's got stop-start on it and, you know, eco gearbox indicator and all that sort of stuff, which coincidentally doesn't work when you don't have signal from the wheel speed sensors, apparently. So yeah, I haven't missed a stop-start, to be fair. I think it's a bit of a crap idea, to be honest. Anyway, technology and progress. Get that good clean off there. Okay, let's see if we can get it out. Pretty cool that you can do this job without taking the wheel off, though. He says. Right, come on then. Oh yes. Zip it tie. There we go. Oh, that one's... he's flying off already. So yeah, it's a bit of a fiddly fillet. Unclipperise these. And this one is only a short one, so it literally goes... I don't know where it goes, but nobody knows where it goes. Is it you? It's you. That one there. Just this one. Wrinkles around. Why does it go all the way up there for? Okay. And that clip-it's on there. Cool. So windy! What's going on? It's like a hurricane under here. Okay. That's that. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's that one unplugged, and that one's got a different plug on. See, blue. So we'll throw that one out there. I got this one here, and the plug also is blue. And he even gave us a new little slider piece, which we don't actually need. This way. Which way do you want to go? There you go. So, excellent. I think we might jack this wheel up so we can turn it as well, and then clean that sensor plate thing. I mean, I've ended up with a really unnecessarily dirty face. Cars. Look at that, look. God, look. Plenty of rubbish in the eyes. But I think that's job done, so we won't know until we drive it, obviously. So we're going to take it down the road and have a little see of what dash lights we got on or not. Well, they seem to be off for a minute, so hopefully that's done. We'll take it for a little spin up and down the road and see if that's improved anything. See what we got working and what we haven't. So there we go, I've just been up and down the road. We've got fuel light on, obviously, because it's got no fuel in it. And the handbrake light's on, because the handbrake's on. But yeah, the gear change indicator, the eco mode, and the ESP, and traction control light, ABS light have all gone off. So I'm guessing that is one of those rear sensors that were gone. So that is now pucker working as it should. We should be able to go for MOT, which would be bloody lovely, wouldn't it? Okay, so that is one job ticked off the list. It is a job that I've been putting off for ages, really. You may notice in the back of the van that white thing looks like a BMW E92 coupe on it. Some absolute moron, idiot, reversed into the black BMW 330 E92. I mean, what an absolute twat. Yeah, that's right, it was me. So yeah, I've got to repair that at some point over the next couple of weeks. So we've been and got a bonnet. It's in the van at the minute for storage until we're ready. So yeah, it needs a bonnet, it needs a headlight and a bumper repair. So we're collecting parts up for that. So look forward to that unnecessarily video coming up. It'll be a Matt Armstrong style crash repair video, I suppose. So I'll film it. We'll see how it goes. I don't like working on modern stuff, so obviously, as you know. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But job one for the modern vehicle, the trusty Steed, is now got ABS again and all that cool stuff. So we'll have to take that up for MOT the next couple of weeks. And fingers crossed, he'll be back on the road. I was expecting to have some welding to do, but looking underneath, she is absolutely solid. It's the most solid Transit I've ever had, and I've had them all: Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, Mark 5, Mark 6, Mark 7, and they've never ever gone through an MOT without having a week's worth of welding done. So this van I've had for 4 or 5 years. It was obviously looked after in a previous life very well, maintained by Vosper's Ford down in Cornwall. So yeah, and a couple of wheel speed sensors now, they're all off. No welding needed, which is a relief. She's a good one. She's a good bus. Look at the weather we got. It's bloody stunning, and there's actually a breeze. I don't know why underneath the van it was like a hurricane coming through, but there's a little bit of a breeze. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at this roof. Look at that. Pretty dirty, to be fair. It's been at work all week, but she does love a bit of sunshine. So now we just got a mess to clear up. So yeah, while I'm on the subject of YouTube, so 3rd of July, day before American Independence Day, we are doing a cruise to a care home. So watch out for the video on that next week. We'll have a little meet up, and we're going to cruise down to a care home, residential care home, and spend the afternoon with some people. They want to look at the cars and stuff. So yeah, watch out for the video on that next week. That'll be upcoming. And yeah, see what else we can do today. There we go, guys. The sumper's back on. Just pulled all the core plugs out because while the engine's out, we may as well change them. Make it a lot easier to do while it's out on the floor, or hanging in the air, should we say? But yeah, I think that's going to work. So 4.6, 3.5 Rover V8. So yeah, not very much hot roddy stuff going on. Fair bit of wind going on though today, so it's nice and cool. So yeah, I'm going to get cleaned up and go and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Probably going to go to Wheal Martyn in the morning, so I won't finish the video there. We'll record a bit down there, and we'll call it a day for today. But we'll see you in the morning, bright and early, Wheal Martyn. Take care, guys. We'll see you in the morning. Alright, guys, it's the morning. We're off to the Wheal Martyn Wheels, Cars and Coffee and Cake morning. We've been down there a couple of times, so we'll just tag this on the end of this week's video to give you a little ride out in the Zafra and see some more cars. It's all cars, isn't it? Cool, let's see if she'll go. She should. She's been pretty good lately, he says. Cool, right, we'll see you down there. So we made it to Wheal Martyn Cars and Coffee down here and cake, but I just wanted to bring you guys down here and show you this. It's bloody beautiful. The best thing about Wheal Martyn is I can go and park the car up and then I can take the dog for a walk. But yeah, check this out, guys. Look at that. I mean, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? It's dangerous as hell because it's actually clay spoils, but look how blue that is there. Isn't that fantastic? Bloody lovely. Yeah, what do you think of that? Bloody lovely, isn't it? Cool. Cool. Right, I'm going to wander around with the dog a little bit and then we shall go back and see some cars. There we go. That's the best thing. So you can park up, take the dog for a walk, multitasking. The Shelby dog. He's having a lovely time. Come on then. There's zoomies. Cool, guys. Well, we'll see you back at the cars in about 5-10 minutes. We just give her a little walk down the road. But yeah, it's a beautiful little walk. I've never been down here before. Recommended to me by good old Captain Cornish Adventures. So yeah, great little walk. Separation anxiety. Got all the bits. Me neither.
beautiful little mini stroke there. Got the prop up on it, comes up the other way. Don't know what we run with it. Hopefully we're able to
Right, so that'll be the end of the video this week, guys. Thanks for joining us and coming out and about. And let's say we made some progress on the van. We've done a nice little trip down to Wheal Martyn today. So me and Father are going to go off and find some lunch now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the new subscribers that have come up this week. You're all legends. And if you can't be good, be careful, guys. Peace out. Take care.